all the relationship coaches that I see are talking to the Mirandas, not the Carries. So the Mirandas are the women that are workaholics, whether they're working corporate or, just like can't stop working. I'm going to set you down right here. And they have all these areas of life where they're thriving, except for their love life is where they are really suffering. And I think a lot of times love coaches speak to them because these are women often that have deep pockets, although not the only ones. But I never connected to that, even though I am an ambitious person and I can go through seasons where I work a lot and I care a lot about achieving and all the things. But I realized my woman that I speak to is not that. She's a Carrie Bradshaw. She's the actual unicorn out in the dating world. She's sweet and empathetic, and there's an innocence to her, even after all the pain and all the breakups and everything. She still really believes in true love, and her work is actually to have more discernment with men and choosing men, because men are always drawn to her because she's feminine. Again, she's sweet, she's caring. The more you get to know her, the more that you fall in love with her. And so her work is actually to be more discerning with men, because she's had a lot of boyfriends in her past. She's had a lot of relationships. She's called off engagements. I myself am that, and the women in my community as well. And so for her, it's not about Miranda has to learn, how can you tap into your feminine energy? How can you make space for a man? Even Miranda having to, in a way, kind of, I don't want to say lower her standards, but kind of be more realistic about the kind of man that would actually be a match for her, because she really is not a match for a Mr. Big. Whereas Carrie, Carrie had dated all these men, but the man that made her feel insecure, as far as when she first met him, was Mr. Big, because he was successful and admired, and he was so and handsome and charming, and they had this chemistry, and it really scared her. And actually, I really believe it was Carrie that sabotaged the relationship foremost, and made Mr. Big even fall into more avoidant tendencies through a lot of it. So this is the woman that I speak to, and again, they're the unicorns out in the world. They're the women in New York, with all the hustle, that she's still sweet and soft, and and actually more of the work of Carrie is trusting herself and having and part of it is just having the confidence to go for, to raise your identity to be a match to the man that you actually deserve. It is actually the true match for you, and doing the work on you. And again, it's not, you don't need to rotation date and good out, because men are always going to be drawn to you no matter what. It's actually about you raising, again, who you believing in yourself to become that match to the woman that you're here for, the woman or the man that you're here for. So, and I love the Carries in my world. And I know from having worked with them, I built my career before as a fashion stylist, and I work with all kinds of different people, women of all different ages and backgrounds. And it's so true that the Carries were by far the most fulfilling for me, because we had such a deep relationship. We had so much fun. She's someone who already loves style, someone who's already has such a kind heart, and it's really more about just encouraging her to let that shine, and to give her the ability to do so, and to know that her secret dreams are more than possible. And it's not about the Miranda who's a great person as well, but she just has a lot of different work to do calling it a man. So if you're a Carrie Bradshaw, then join my community, Bagging Mr. Big, where I'm drawing together the most amazing Carrie unicorns, and going through all these different processes to call in your Mr. Big, because we have to date differently, and it's different advice than a lot of the women out there. Because let's be honest, most of the world is filled with Mirandas, especially in America, or the Charlottes, who are a bit uptight and want to have this perfect, I don't know, they want the white picket fence, and they're eager to have children yesterday. They're kind of desperate energy. Or the Samanthas, who don't need a man and really just need a man for sex. It's not don't need partnership in the same way. So if you're a Carrie, you gotta get in my community. All right, bye for now.